I call this one 20 pounds. I want to speak this in English because I know that most of our children are born outside Igbo land and they don't speak Igbo. That's the fact. So I'll mix it a little bit. And I urge our children to learn Igbo wherever. It's not too late. Learn Igbo. It gives you an identity. So the thing is that after the war, civil war, from 1967 to 1970, the Nigerian government gave every Igbo man 20 pounds to start a life. They made it a policy that if you could not prove your money, that you are the owner of the money, and they know that many people cannot prove that they are the owner of the money in the bank, because after the war, many documents lost. You cannot be thinking about your money when you have to think about your own life. And for that, they lost everything. All the shares they bought in the banks and everything, they lost it all. They seized it all. Houses in many towns and places in Nigeria, they called it abandoned properties. Because when the war started, the Igbos ran home and left their properties. You cannot carry your property. That is one of the fears our fathers and our grandfathers are having up to today. That's why every time there's something to lead to war, even if that war will lead to freedom, they say no. They go against it. But that's another story for another day. So this story I'm telling you now, and I call it 20 pounds. With 20 pounds, that 20 pounds, our people were able to rise. I gave it to them. Every Igbo man, wherever you are, I gave it to you. You are a powerhouse. There's something in you that others cannot understand. And they don't even want to emulate it. They turn it to hate. They hate you instead of knowing, studying who you are. But there are some people who are studying about us. They are using it. When they study about us, they use it against us. Like the British. They don't like our guts. They don't like our willing to survive. Our willing not to be a slave. There's a lot of stories about that. But let me continue with this 20 pounds so that I will not deviate. 20 pounds was given, and our people looking at that, there's nothing 20 pounds can buy for you. So what our people did is that, as we Igbos used to do, very sensible, they gathered together, gather all their money in groups, like towns and people who have been dealing on some particular products. They gather money together. They give to one person. The person will be trading on their behalf. When the money grow, he settle a person. That person will be trading too. There are two. Money grow, they settle another one. It will be, people are growing like that until everybody have money to start, on their own. It took time. Because a lot of things did not marry on time. A lot of things come late in their lives, but that's okay. They survived. Surviving, and they know what they did. They know the value of education. Still, that helping each other, educating those who are going to schools, paying for school fees and everything, because they want to rise. You see? So for that, that's why we have this Igbo boy. Igbo boy is when you have made it in business, you go and bring maybe 3, 4, 5, sometimes up to 10 people are serving one man. We call it service because it is. You have to serve in order to get your freedom. It's not like slavery, like the other tribes or people do it. No. You serve your master and your master settles you after some years. You have learned the trade. You master the trade. And when he settled you, you know what they do? They don't just give you money to go in the field and make your money. They include you. They partner with you so that you will be stronger before you can be stronger to stand on your feet before you can be able to say, now I come. You can be able to move ahead instead of just giving money and just go. Normally, if you start paying bills and other things, the money is not enough. It might not be enough. But if you partner with your master, it will help you. Sometimes you live in your master's house. Most of the times, you still live in your master's house. You don't pay rent. You still under some kind of, limit, control, watchful eyes to make sure that you are saving your money. After a while, you can save money to now pay a house rent somewhere and you move. You pay your shop rent, pay your house rent. You have money to put goods in your shop. Then you start trading. But that will grow faster. Do you understand? That's how our people were able to grow. And they're growing, per se. One man, like I told you, one man, up to 7, 8 people can be serving one man. Think about that. If you have. So this is my story. Where it goes is that we have come of age, the Igbo people, that we need to be focused on this Akurono that have been started, because this is this election that have just happened in Nigeria. That's what it taught us. We don't want to play second fiddle in Nigeria anymore. It's not because it's not war like others we thought. Oh, now you have been a slave for many years. Now you waking up, you want to, because they are used to killing us everywhere. It's like we are created to be killed. Either we stay under them or they kill us. Even when we do everything in order to avoid it. That's why they never want us to be in that, at the head of affairs in Nigeria. But we have to use our brain, move our things home, develop our own land. If we fight it together, we will get it. Forget about those they have planted in our land. We will subdue them. They must be with us, or they will, either you are with us or you are out. This is the way. Together we do it. And we can do it. Let us start. Like this electricity, they have somehow signed the bill. We can make use of that. Because getting autonomy, even inside Nigeria, will give us a milestone. We will grow faster than we think, my people. So there's a lot of things I can be able to talk about, but time will not permit me. But just take this little one that I've shown you, then you go and research more about this, especially those young ones who are born outside Igbo land. There's a lot of articles you can read to study about your people. Igbo people are great people, very great. Do not let anybody put you down anywhere you are. Put your head high, because you are a survivor. That's why I call it Still We Rise. 20 pounds, still we rise. Not many can do that. Apart from the Jews, we are the only people who can do that. And let us maintain that our culture. Don't forget, help your brother to grow. Because when everybody grows together, there will be peace in the society. That spirit of it helps us a lot. So don't make money to do like this to the others. Make it to help those who are close to you. Help is good. And when you are being helped, don't think that you are just going to be sick. Don't be lazy. or don't think that the other person helping you is stupid. You have to use your brain. Be appreciative. Be appreciative. Because they say, ekene onye na-agwọ abacha ogwọta ọzọ. That is how Igbo people put it. I thank you all, and may God continue to bless Igbo land so that we go higher and higher to the envy of others. Thank you.